Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Brooding.
And I'm Erin McBride. This week has been Winter Safety Awareness Week in Ohio.
So here are a couple of tips for staying safe this winter from our friends at the Ohio EMA and Ohio Department of Aging.
Have a plan and be prepared for severe winter weather like snow, ice, and cold. Prepare an emergency supply kit in case you're stuck at home, and have a to-go bag handy in case you need to leave.
Heat your home safely and dress warmly to prevent cold-related illnesses like hypothermia.
Keep sidewalks and steps clear, and use extra caution to prevent falls when out and about.
Finally, stay as active as possible and have a friend or family member check in on you regularly.
Most of Ohio saw at least a few flakes of snow last week. That had more than 1,000 ODOT crews on the road working to keep snow and ice at bay.
But one of the biggest challenges comes from snow squalls. This weather phenomenon drops a lot of snow very quickly. And when they hit, they can lead to whiteout conditions.
So what causes this to occur? One of my best friends, Kelly Dobeck, she's a meteorologist at Cleveland 19. So I asked her to help us explain it.
Hey, Matt and Erin. So yeah, this guy right here, Lake Erie, is the reason why we see lake enhanced and lake effect snow during this time of year. Systems that move over the lake use it as fuel, the warmer water, and that's how we see those stronger systems and those snow squalls develop. So as I mentioned, strong winds push off the lake. Those make those moisture-rich clouds move onto land, and those are what drop the heavy snow in a short amount of time. On top of that, it's fairly hard to predict exactly where the squalls will set up. Now we know we get lake effect snow typically when we have north and northwest winds. So the snow belt and the secondary snow belt are usually primary target areas. Regardless, it is very dangerous when you get caught in one of these snow squalls because of how quickly the snow can accumulate.
Thanks, Kelly. We saw those conditions in several locations last week. Unfortunately, this whiteout on State Route 8 north of Akron led to a pileup involving dozens of vehicles. Another whiteout led to multiple crashes on I-80 near Youngstown.
After several of these pileups in recent years on I-90 in Lake County, ODOT began using variable speed limits to help slow traffic down. This is the third winter we've used this technology, and so far we've had no pileups on this stretch of highway. In fact, injury crashes are down 58%. Secondary crashes have dropped by 63%.
It seems like every snow event brings lots of praise on social media about the great job our men and women do as they work to keep roads safe.
But we also get a few, say, armchair quarterbacks. Our Who Knew Guru debunks some of the common misconceptions about snow plowing.
So let's set things straight. When you see a snowplow driving down the road and the plow is up, look man, don't get angry, okay? There can be a few reasons why. First, the driver may have just turned around on his route after spreading salt, or they may be heading out to their designated route. Plowing and dropping salt means they would have less salt for their route. And if the driver puts his blade down, he or she could be pushing salt placed by another driver off the road. Now that wouldn't make sense. Another question we get is why someone's neighborhood street is not plowed. Well, it goes back to home rule, meaning municipalities are responsible for the maintenance of their roads and streets. ODOT only maintains state and U.S. routes outside of municipalities and all interstates. It's snowing like crazy and there are no plows out. What's the deal, ODOT? Come on, didn't you see the forecast? Look, when snow is falling 1 inch an hour, it's hard to keep up. After a driver plows a section of road, the pavement is easily covered back up in just a few minutes. It's no different than trying to shovel your driveway in the middle of a snowstorm. At the end of the day, our goal is to get interstates and major highways back up to speed within 2 hours after the snow stops falling. And check this out, last year we hit that goal 99% of the time. So the men and women who plow snow are great at what they do. Who knew?
Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media. And we always love your story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
And now you're in the loop.